Hey, welcome everyone. Roy, why don't you give me a sound check real quick?
Sound check. This is the Oakland Oracle
Oh,
checking.
two things. That's not working. Um, Give me a moment here. I knew this was going to happen. Control center, back to Zoom. Okay, check. Give it to me.
Check. This is
All right,
the Oakland
you're
Oracle.
beautiful. Now you're too loud. But what I forgot was my headphones. Hold on. It's like you go like, hey, welcome everyone to the QuadR Wrestling Report. This is episode 1.27.
This is off-season podcasting.
Nice. Okay, now we won't get any echoes. I'm pretty excited for that. We're going to cover RAF. We're going to cover the off season. We had big stuff hit today, hot on the 5-on-5. But Roy, why don't you go ahead and give us an open here, and then we'll get rolling.
All right. Welcome to the QuadR podcast, where the takedowns are questionable.
I can't hear you. They can. You keep going. I'll fix my.
I keep going. Okay. The takedowns are questionable, and the opinions are perfect. I'm Roy, alongside my brother Ralph. We aim to keep our finger on the pulse of the wrestling community. No sponsors, no ads, no corporate overlords, just two guys talking college wrestling the way it should be, informed, unfiltered, and completely free.
Rock on, no stupid chats, nothing like that. We're ready to go. We are live tonight from Arlington, Texas. I haven't been home in a long time. So last time we were in Salt Lake City, right? I think took a week off to go to Mexico. Went to Mexico. That was beautiful. That was fun. Didn't quite make it all the way home. Landed in Dallas. I got 2 weeks in Dallas, and then I'll be home. But we are the ultimate road warrior. It's downtown Dallas last night, but it was a little too posh for me. So checked into Arlington. I'm in a Residence Inn right next to Six Flags. So this is like a hotel that's been ridden hard and put away wet. For sure. You know, they packed 18 people in this room multiple times. So awesome. Well, that's exciting, man. It's I'm excited to get back at it. Lots of great wrestling. We had RAF, we had US Open, so big stuff going on there. So lots and lots to talk about. This is exciting. Then they dropped 5 for 5 on us today. So so I changed the weights. These are the women's Olympic weights.
Got it.
So these are actual weights, not whatever those weights you made up. California Underground League or whatever those are from. But so 50 kilograms. Tonight's probables. We'll start as we always start with the quote of the week. And then we'll move on at 53 kilograms to a little RAF 8 recap. Talk about what you thought about the show. And then quick preview of RAF 9 and RAF 10 at 57 kilograms. 62 kilograms, we're going to talk about 5 for 5. So that's becoming much more likely to happen. So that's a pretty cool thing. Get your opinion on that, Roy. 68 kilograms, US Open and Final X. And then everybody's favorite, weighing in at 76 kilograms, Best of Social. I will say that 76 kilograms is too light for the women's heavyweight. I mean, when you watch the Olympics and you see like the female rugby players and stuff like that, and all these phenomenal athletes that are just way bigger than 76 kilograms. I mean, there are a lot of like super athletic women that can't make 76 kilograms. So I hope one day they go to RAF should bring in the unlimited.
Right.
We got that opportunity. So unlimited women's division for RAF. All right, quote of the week. This is from Cameron Amin. And Cameron Amin had a surprising upset of David Carr at the US Open.
Right.
And so what did Cam have to say? Cam said, I knew I had to hold the center against a guy like Carr. If you give him an inch, he takes the whole mat. I stayed disciplined and it paid off. So I just this is probably his strategy every match. Right.
Right.
And it's also probably everyone's strategy every match when they wrestle David Carr. But it rarely works. So did he switch anything up or did he just win the match?
Yeah. It's hard to know what happens. This U.S. Open, this brackets. I don't know exactly how many people were at 74 kg, but it was over 100, I think. And or anyway, it's something like that. So there's just a lot of rounds. It's actually not like really anything else.
Right.
And he won the match. And when you have a game plan and then you win, you say, well, the game plan worked.
Yeah. So
Who knows? Who knows? I mean, I think the real proof is if it's reproducible. Did they meet on the back end of the bracket?
no, this is front side, and then he lost again. Carl lost again on the backside. Yeah.
Yeah.
He took another loss. Isaac.
But Calamine took fifth.
Right.
So yeah.
It is what it is, for sure.
But if he can reproduce it, I will give him this. If he can't reproduce it, hats off, you won a good match.
Yeah, good, right? That's great. And they should meet again in a couple of weeks, maybe, right? So
at the World Team Trials?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
They both got to go. So if they want that shot against the man, James Green. All right, for half 8. So I couldn't watch it live. Apparently, there's some restrictions in foreign countries when watching Fox Nation. So didn't own the rights and QuadR to see.
You don't think it's because it's like real American freestyle and they just like
right.
don't let you watch it in Mexico?
This stops at the border.
Right.
I don't know. I doubt it though. None of the streaming services work in Mexico.
Yeah.
So, yeah, interesting. Obviously, Cejudo backed out. Lots of conspiracy theories there on why that happened, and I don't know. Didn't wrestle, so not much to talk about there. Faber got run off the mat. I thought that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Armin definitely knows. He understands real American freestyle. He's got a good future in professional wrestling.
Yeah.
So is this the real professional wrestling? Or is real American freestyle fake professional wrestling because they actually wrestle?
Right. There was that, I don't know if you remember this, there was a league called Real Pro Wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
That must have been like 20 years ago or
right,
something.
Yeah.
And they had like 2 seasons, and they were definitely doing like the Chicago versus New York model.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah. I don't think they had more than 1 season. Maybe they had 2 seasons. But so that's the real pro wrestling.
Right. Anyway, so Schneider was down big, came back. That was interesting. So he's I mean, I don't know what to think of Schneider. So he's got Buchanan, which is our up and comer, and like that'll be interesting. Aiden Valencia like dominated Sinclair. So
you mean Zahid Valencia?
Zahid, oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Zahid Valencia. Yeah. And Cassiope got pinned. They keep giving him like tough opponents.
Right.
So Nolf Blaze, I was a little disappointed in the lack of competitiveness there. What did you think of that match?
Yeah, we talked about it in our preview that Nolf hasn't necessarily been wrestling like the highest quality wrestlers in his RAF matches, and I just had this feeling like this is going to be a great match, but I think Nolf just handled him really. I don't want to say easily. Well, I'll say easily.
Yeah, I'll say easily. That was like, never in the balance.
Yep.
I mean, where Woods and Ashnault was in the balance. I mean, a big move at the end, but I mean, that was up until that point, it was a very close match, right? I guess you forget, because Ashnault was like working pretty hard in the freestyle scene, and then he lost to Bo Bassett, and then he went to coach. When it turns out losing to Bo Bassett's like, that's what everybody does, so that's such a bad thing. So we'll see. Bird Cruz was Right. Yeah, I don't think I need to see.
I'm glad Bird won. And I think that Raph definitely like hammed up the whole. There's some word for a guy that dates a taller girl, and they spend half the match talking about that. Um, the announcers, I don't know if you like listen to the announcers, because there wasn't a lot of scoring going on in that match.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole
But
lot to talk about.
Yeah.
For sure.
And
then, go ahead.
Oh, I wanted to talk about Palmer Henschel a little bit.
Oh yeah, what'd you think? We found
well, before the match
Henschel
they had
ceiling.
these like maybe he did a lot better than I thought he'd do. Henschel did a lot better. They played all these like things before the match, and Palmer was like, "Man, if I lose to Caden Henschel,
right.
I'm done."
Yeah. He's like,
it was very. He didn't hint at it. He was like, "Yeah, if I lose to Caden Henschel,
yeah,
that's the best time."
It was like, yeah, I'm I can't like. Yeah, he was pretty adamant that he wouldn't be able to handle that very well, and that like it may signal the end of his like combat sports days. So, and
yeah. They got me like super interested in that. They're pretty good at, in the beginning in these rafts, I always just wanted to see like the world class guys versus the world class guys, but they somehow get me really interested in these
right.
Offbeat matches.
Jo looked good against Van Brill. I guess that was expected. Like he scored some points. So, but yeah, no, I mean, kind of the way Willie explained it is like, because everyone's like, well, everyone's so mad that Armin's becoming popular. All the wrestling purists, and like Piles is out there, feed Armin Nolf or something, and like, why?
Right.
I mean, and like Willie, the way Willie kind of explained it is that they sort of have like parallel leagues. They have like international level freestyle guys and gals, and then they have like a stunt league, which is made up of like MMA fighters and aged veterans and stuff like that. And I think that makes sense, right? The only problem there is like I don't think they should allow Carr to maintain the title because all he does is stunt matches, right? Like, so Carr's the guy who's actually like requesting all these matches against like MMA guys and stuff. So, but other than that, I mean, basically, yeah. I mean, right. Keep the wrestlers with the wrestlers and keep the fun stunt stuff with the fun stunt stuff, and no real reason to mix it. I mean, there's no reason to believe that Armin would ever beat a, world level wrestler. But I also think it'd be probably pretty boring. Because like, there's no way a world level wrestler is going to take any risk, and like lose or get thrown off the stage by some dude. And so, yeah. Anyway, I thought it was a great card. Actually, watching it, I mean, it was fun for sure.
They could do the WWE model where like you have a $1 million belt, or like the UFC has the BMF belt.
Oh right, yeah.
Have some like lower level, like just for pride only kind of thing. Like you're not even allowed to be a real wrestler to win this belt.
Right. I do feel like, man, everybody's getting on the raft train.
Yeah.
Like all the podcasts and everything, they're covering raft. They're saying, well, raft's great for the sport. And I do want to remind the world that like we've been on raft since raft zero. This is your home for raft coverage. For sure. But yeah, no, I thought it was fun. Next card looks good too. Oh, I did want to mention this. What the performance of the night was Jason Null. Agree or disagree?
This is your take now?
No, this is from Raph. Okay. This is Raph's page.
From Raph.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
Like they did like 3 different awards last Raph. This Raph, the only thing I saw on their Twitter was this performance of the night.
Performance of the night. Well, if they're just trying to promote Nolf, like I get it. Snyder, he had that nice comeback,
right?
But I'm honestly skeptical. I feel like when it's like not the Olympics, if an American like comes back against a good international guy, I'm like, yeah, but that's not going to happen at the Olympics, right? He'll be in better shape when it's not Raph,
right? Yeah, no, I was pretty scared. I mean, 6'1". I mean, it was like,
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, I think Schneider Buchanan's a thing, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
that's not going to be.
Right, just like Lilladol Spencer's a thing, you know, like the eventually you get old, right?
Yeah.
So I agree. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of Jason Nof promotion.
Yeah.
You know, they get him on like FRL and things like that. And like, I don't know if that's just so Piles gets a discount on the privates with his kid, or like I'm not even sure what's going on. But like, there certainly seems a lot of like, I don't want to say we're being Jason Nof is being forced on us, but certainly we're getting a lot of Jason Nof love from the community for whatever reason. We like our conspiracy theories here, but like we'll just leave it at that for now. All right, RAF 10,
right.
exciting. They've got a gambling sponsor. I didn't put it on the slide. There it is, Spartans.com. They've got like got their own little like Emu DraftKings. They've got they got Kale's Cookie as a
Is
a
that
headline
real?
sponsor. Yeah, like, these are from RAF, man. These are legit, man. I don't play around with AI and make crap up, man. These are like this is the real deal, man.
But I wasn't even. I guess I was asking like Kale's Cookies.
Yeah.
Like if this is real, so that means Kale's Cookies must be doing well if they can
I
sponsor
think you
rap.
can get them on like Amazon, dude.
Whoa.
I mean, and then look at the card, right? I mean, the card's fire, right? You got Stevenson versus the Giant Romanov, and Stevenson's looking small. Like he looked little. So that's kind of a fun match because that dude's huge, man. Like, and it's unlimited, dude. He doesn't have to make 285. He's gonna come in at like 320 or something. So that's cool. Kekheisen taking on the Greek, which is pretty exciting. So the Greek's making the move up to 86 for the Olympics. So he's an exciting, good wrestler. I'm beginning to wonder if, after watching like the World Team Trials, if Kekaisen's like a Cam Caffey. Did I overvalue him when he when he beats in rap? Not that he's not good, but like he got handled a little bit. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
So your boy Punia is back against Ridge. That should be fun.
Yeah.
A couple guys
He
who like.
looked. He didn't look that great though in the last draft. So I'm hoping he shows up with a little more because he was always a gas tank guy, and he was like the guy that wrestles a lot at every ranking series event and all that. And age catches up with you.
Yeah,
Like,
right. But I mean, it was Yanni, right?
yeah, it was Yanni.
I mean, that's tough. And then, well, Ridge is tough too, but Ridge is going to want to. So I think that'll be fun. We'll see. But like, he's probably still at Cliff Keen, I would assume. Frankie Edger coming back, so that's kind of fun. You got Covington, Weidman, Edger. There's some MMA wrestlers going on it. Blades is taking on Gomez. So yeah, this is an opportunity to have Austin as the manager. I think like start introducing managers to RAF. Schneider's back at it. That's
It's interesting. He was like, I don't know if I want to do RAF. Wasn't he like the I don't know if I even want to do RAF guy? And then now he's like in every RAF.
yeah, that's good. Armin versus Muggsy. I mean, I'm here for it, but like,
yeah,
I feel like Armin is probably just even a better wrestler, much less athlete or MMA fighter or anything else. Like,
right.
But Muggsy who'd he beat? He beat Clay. He beat the Carpenter. Is that who he beat? I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I mean, Armin might go over his head with the throw off the off the apron in that one. I feel like Muggsy's only path to victory is a DQ. But and then Zane trains back. You know what? I mean, like his performances in Claw just like stock down, man.
Yeah.
That was not a whole lot of fun to watch, you know.
Well, Zane was called out by Jordan Oliver, right? After
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Van Brill match. So they need to give Zane a few matches to like get the storyline, filled out.
That's
And What weight is that at? Because Jo, I think, like basically can't make weight anymore. He has to go up.
So
He's missed weight twice now.
that's at lightweight, which like, and then was JO's last fight? Trying to find it.
He missed weight versus Van Brill though.
Oh, did he again?
Yeah, by 3 pounds, like by a lot. They got into like they were jawing at each other after they shook hands.
Oh yeah, I remember after the match, and like JO was like, "We can take this to the parking lot if we have to, or something." And, like, yeah,
right. I Bill said something like, real wrestlers make weight, and then Jo like took exception to that.
I agree though, man. You should make weight.
I agree too. He said in his interview afterwards, "Let's do it at 155." He was like, "I don't want to wrestle you that bad."
Yeah, man. Yeah, you got to make weight, man. Whatever. That's bad.
But Jo, he's like the one guy that like it kind of it's on brand for him to like miss weight and then beat you.
Right.
You're pissed.
That is his shtick. So, oh yeah. All right, but this is gonna be exciting. Not gonna be there. And then RAF 10's in St. Louis. Actually, there's a migration that I could volunteer for that week in St. Louis. But I think Amy would kill me. I mean, I've literally been gone like 8 weeks in a row. I'm like, I was trying to convince her to come with, because we got friends down there. Like, yeah, come on, we'll do it. So I don't know. So I'm in Dallas for 2 weeks, but leaving before this one. But I do have some opportunity potentially to go to RAF 10. I kind of want to go, but we'll see. Should be exciting. All right. So today, like really serious movement on 5 for 5, right? Let me just go ahead and start this off. So the NCAA 5 for 5 rule, which recently replaced the traditional 4 seasons in 5 years model, provides athletes with 5 consecutive years of eligibility from the time they turn 19 or graduate high school to compete in 5 full seasons of their sport with no red shirts or waivers. Rules will not be retroactive, meaning, well, in this case, the quote was from the Russia basketball transfers who've exhausted eligibility would not get a 5th season. So, basically, from a wrestling standpoint, you think about like Mendez, or you think about Levi Haynes. They're done. They're not going to retro them. Okay, and then somebody posted this graphic, give you an idea, which is weird. I mean the graphics.
Who posted the graphic?
Sorry. Yes, I should credit. So this is Ross Dellinger. Okay. Don't know a lot about Ross, but
post this graphic at least.
Yeah. We appreciate that. So anyway, like, I mean, what's weird to me is like the average age. I was reading an article a couple years ago. The average age of like a D1 hockey freshman is 21 years old, because like they go to juniors before. So it's not. I mean, so wrestling's not crazy like hockey, but basically, if you graduate in spring of 2027, so if you're going to high school this fall, then the age model, the new age-based model applies. For 5 years until you're 24 years old, or if you graduate high school at 17, and you go directly to college, you get 5 years. Right.
Oh, yeah.
So next, everybody who is going to be a senior this fall, this is the age model. Spring 26 high school graduates. So your Bo Bassett's or any of the people who are graduating this year. There's some weird stuff about tennis and hockey, but whatever. Who delay enrollment. So spring 2026 high school graduates in sports other than tennis, who delay college enrollment for 1 year, or in tennis, who delay enrollment for 6 months. Regardless of whether student athletes competes during the delay, age-based model applies. However, would receive the benefit of 1 year grace period in sports other than tennis, including skiing and men's ice hockey, or 6-month grace period in tennis. I have no idea what all these like exceptions are for tennis, but I think everybody who plays tennis in college is actually like from Croatia. I think they're all foreign born, so like that's the unique thing with tennis, but I don't know why tennis is like unique. But basically, And then prospective student athletes who graduate prior to spring 2026 are subject to delayed enrollment conditions. So this would be somebody who's in mission or military, I guess. The prospective student's athlete's eligibility would be evaluated by the eligibility center during the certification process, which occurs prior to enrollment. So basically, that just means you're good to go.
Yeah. So
if you have a half legitimate excuse, then you can like delay it.
right. So basically, if they just changed the rule right now, so if you planned your whole high school life around the old rules, you can at least
they're gonna
do that. But already next year, you're in the 5 for 5. Okay.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts?
Well, I love it. I think it's pretty unfair that some people are graduating college at like 21, 22, and some people are all Americaning at 24, 25, 26. So I think I love it. I think it's fair. I think that it's they are also students, so
Right.
encouraging people to finish up or I guess when I wrestled, it wasn't like super common for people to be in graduate school and still on a wrestling team.
Right. That was like a weird, like it was like a big thing. I remember like, 10 years ago, you watched the Big Ten Network, and there was like some guy who went to Minnesota and then did a year at Northwestern in grad school, and it was like a unique thing. They talked about every match the whole time. It was like a very unique condition that like, oh, this guy graduated high school or college in 3 years and had another year, and he went to a different school to pursue a degree.
Right.
But it was yeah, I 100% agree that this is a step in the right direction. I liked it. It seems like sort of a pretty simple rule, like, which is nice. That. So it's hard to challenge, like legally and stuff like that. It's like, it's not unique in any way. It's just, this is what it is. So I think that's pretty cool. And yeah, like somebody, I mean, like, right. I mean, these old people, I mean, even like 23 or like somebody posted online, how great is Levi Haynes? He graduated college and is still U23 eligible. And I'm like, buddy, the majority of D1 wrestlers graduate college with U23 eligibility. They're just not world-class wrestlers.
Yeah.
The vast majority of your D1 wrestlers, if you're including backups and just people on the team, graduate with U23 eligibility. It's not. It's funny that like someone thought that was a unique and weird thing, like, no, you're not supposed to be in college till you're 25 or 26 years old. But yeah, good stuff.
And the one thing that's different that I'm not even sure anyone was asking for this, but it sounds like you can wrestle for 5 seasons now.
Yes.
That was like never nowhere. I didn't know that anyone was even asking for that. And
well, I know that like last year, this was like pretty hot and heavy, and like Tom Ryan talked about it. It was like Davino was going to wrestle last year if 5 for 5 passed. But since it didn't, like, he redshirted. But like, I mean, he was ready to go, and he's super young too. He's like Blaze. I mean, those guys are like really, really young. But I mean, Blaze is only 1 year in college, right? Whereas Davino's 2 years in college, and I think he's the same age as Marcus Blaze, and they're both younger than like Bo Bassett.
Right.
Like, it's just like, so yeah, this is good. It's exciting. I think it'll be a good thing. I mean,
it changes how you think about things like 4-time All-Americans. Yeah, because Composto, man, he could have got his 5th blood round win.
Yeah, right. Like, well, and I mean, I think this is actually good for the Ivies.
Yeah,
like,
this will be great for the Ivies.
I agree. I mean, I think that like some people thought it won't be, but I think it will. I mean, like, they do all weird stuff now with gray shirts and everything. Just get rid of all that. Just come wrestle. And like, I mean, I don't think they would not adopt this rule. I mean, they didn't do red shirts, but why would they not allow guys to wrestle 5 years?
Yeah. No, this is great.
Yeah, I mean, so I think this is like super great for the Ivies. It's also like, I mean, those discussions about like, well, if they redshirt Ono and then they do this and then like the good guys are going to spread out a little bit.
Yeah,
because like, you want to wrestle, and like,
yeah, right. If they got a good guy who's in his second year,
yeah,
you got to think about changing weights or going somewhere else.
Yeah, right. So I think overall this is just going to be. I hope it passes. I hope that like it doesn't get legally challenged into the ground, and I think it'll be like, yeah, it'll be good for the sport, sure, or all college sports, but definitely wrestling. All right, so that's 5 for 5, and let's talk some U.S. Open. So first thing, the rule change or the rules. So grounding, the new grounding rule is awesome. I thought, the cleaning up the injury time and the stalling, returning to the center, and the new grounding rule, I think, are both like huge wins. I do think there's a little bit of guys are pushing the return to center. Like Drayshawn Ross, when he was wrestling Merrill in the finals, I thought could have been hit for cautions about not getting himself back to center. And then because of some of the dominant performances, specifically with Merrill, it really brought the step out to focus. People either saying, this is why we need to step out in folk style, or this is why we don't. We should never have a step out in folk style. So I don't know where you fall on that. But I thought everyone says, well, that just turns a match into a sumo match. And like...
I don't think so.
Well...
Oh, okay, you got it. Let's see.
This is way more fun than any heavyweight match I've seen in a long time. So, if it devolved into this, who would be complaining?
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, like...
They have a pretty serious sumo tournament in the San Francisco Bay Area.
Do they?
Should check it out now.
But watch this throw, man. This guy ends it with a killer throw. Boom!
Nice.
Victory! So I got no idea why people are hating on sumo. That doesn't make any sense.
But that's like picking Greco highlights. And
I know.
like,
I agree that that's a little bit of a... I cheated a little bit. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, it just, to me, it's much more exciting. Edge wrestling is much more exciting when there's, like, points on the line.
Yeah.
As opposed to just action or whatever. So I've determined that Bo Bassett's pretty good at wrestling.
Yeah.
Like, so he won U20s, he won the seniors. He looked really good doing it. I mean, other than Aiden Valencia, who is a exceptional wrestler, he was unchallenged.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I saw his final, or when I saw the final matchup, him versus Joey McKenna, I was like, oh man.
Yeah. I think I knew what was going to happen there. Pretty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So that's fun.
He's really
That's fun for Virginia Tech. You get 5 for 5. So I bet his brother like reclassifies. Because I think his brother, like Melvin Miller's a double holdback too. So he'll probably they may both go next year. You just take a bunch of classes in the summer and graduate high school and get his 5 for 5 going. They got Ensign coming back. So that's gonna be a fun team down there, Virginia Tech. 2028, 125 kilograms looks fun. So I mean, Kirkfleet didn't look great. I mean, he did get teched by Wyatt, but I mean, he's a good wrestler. And then obviously you got Merrill and Ross. You got these young guys. You got Merrill.
Whoa. I mean, you said obviously Merrill. I mean, I did not think he was going to do that well. I
Yeah,
mean,
yes.
he's a high school senior still, right?
Yes.
And he beat Mason Paris. I did not see that.
Yeah, he had a good match against Paris at the Farrell. But yeah, I mean, you have to say that's. I mean, Paris just teched Wyatt,
Right.
like a month ago. Yeah, so looked like Paris didn't bring the gas tank. But I mean, that's a lot of weight leaning on you and going hard.
Yeah.
So you got Merrill, you got Ross, you got Paris, you got Kurt Fleet, you got obviously Wyatt. Gable's still looming out there potentially, right? He's wrestling Raph, so I mean, he may show up and like I don't know who else I'm forgetting, but I just think like that's gonna be a good tournament.
Yeah,
for the Olympic spot. I'm excited to see these young guys. What's your thought on the Merrill headgear? Seem to be kind of a lot of people don't like the front padded headgear.
Oh, that he has a front pad on his headgear.
Yeah. He does look like the Rhino.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I don't have like a strong opinion on it. I never wrestled anyone that had something like that. But now that I think about it, I mean, it does. I mean, it's like football helmets, right? Like you can do more things when you're wearing something like that.
Yeah, I mean, guys are allowed to wrestle with masks on. Like the craziest thing was when guys wrestle with neck braces.
Yeah,
like straight out of like an injury court or whatever, and like they got a big old neck brace on. I'm like, really? Yeah. That always confused me.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'd have to hear from someone who's wrestled against it before I have a strong opinion. I mean, if it's legal, it's fine,
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I thought that people were attacking it a little bit, and it's like, I didn't like that because if it's a legal uniform, I mean, like, you shouldn't be, like, criticizing someone's choice.
Yeah.
But the style he wrestles and the uniqueness of it does allow, like, for people to be like, man, is that helping him? I mean, it's probably his like 50-inch thighs are doing more to assist him pushing guys off the mat, than the actual headgear. But yeah. Anyway, so OPRF in the house.
Nice.
So Rundell took second at 55 kilograms, U17, and Kamal Bey continues to dominate Greco-Roman wrestling in the United States. So once again, he's your 82 kilogram champion. He's got to be like, he's got to be ready to like retire from the military by now, right? I mean,
that's right.
20 years in, man. Like,
just about, wasn't he like a 2008 like state runner-up for Oak Park?
Yeah, and he skipped his senior year. Well, he went to the McTraining Center, so I don't know when exactly he joined the Army, but yeah. Got to be close, man. Him and Coleman, right?
Yeah.
Coleman even maybe more, right? Is Coleman older?
Coleman's older, yeah.
Yeah.
Ellis, yeah.
Yeah, I loved it when like they interviewed him and like he was like, "Yeah, I was gonna retire, but like, turns out if you're in the Army, you retire from wrestling, you got to go be a soldier." So I stayed on the wrestling team. That was funny. Like it's oh man. And then Webster. So I'll let you handle that, but he looked great, man.
Yeah, just there's always like surprises, especially with these like 100-man brackets. Webster looked great. Let me see, who were his like upsets? He didn't beat Carr. But just some of the other names in the bracket: David Carr, Cam Amin, Quincy Monday, Will Luan.
Yeah, he beat Monday. Monday went up 4-0, and then he ran him down. So he definitely beat Monday. He looked great. I was so disappointed that he didn't get it done for screen. It would have been so nice just to be sitting in Final X, But
right.
But James Green is a crafty veteran, for sure.
Yeah.
And then Valencia. Oh, yeah. that was a crazy match with Bassett. I actually thought, I mean, like he was that a 4 or 6 that he got right at the end. Aiden, take the lead. Did he get like 2 laces? But
yeah,
Bassett was winning most of that match.
yes.
So
and then
like,
came back.
yeah,
And what was the final? I think it was like 11-10 or 12-11 or something.
Yeah, he was up 1, I think, and then Bassett took him down.
Right.
Mere seconds on the clock. But that, I mean, that's it, right? I mean, that's a real match. I mean, you don't see many college 149s to get down to 65, do you? I mean, they're almost all 41s.
Yeah.
So he's either not cutting a lot in college, or he's killing himself in freestyle. Because you don't see hardly any 49s cut down to 65 kilograms. It's super rare. So, yeah, one of those two things must be true.
Right.
So maybe he could go 41. He could go 41 in college, and then his buddy could cut back down. Parco?
Parco. Well, Parco went 65 this past year.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, who?
Doesn't even need to get down to 49. It was Consiglio, I think, was at 41.
Yeah, so...
it's nice not to cut weight. Aiden's always been, like, more of a freestyle person, or at least that's been, like, the word on the street.
Mm-hmm.
And he wins, as a redshirt freshman NCAAs.
Right.
But I'm glad that it's a match, that Bassett has really run through most people.
Mm-hmm.
And at that match, I don't think that was a fluke that was close. That's a real thing.
No, and I think Real Woods has got the right style or technique to give Bassett problems too.
Yeah.
I mean, super strong, super athletic, and a really good gut. Remember when that was at U20 when that Japanese guy just rolled Bassett? He got him like in a double elbow gut wrench and just spun him for 10. Like, ooh. Dang. So that's probably what you got to do with Bassett, right? I don't think you want to like be in there for 6 minutes. You get your takedown, get your gut, and get out. But yeah, no, Valencia looks great. Yeah, I mean, impressed that he's down at 65. So what do we got? Final X here. Thank you for the graphic, Justin Bash, king of internet wrestling graphics. Lilladall versus trial winner. I think probably that's Spencer Lee, but did you see Anthony Knox at all?
Did I see Anthony Knox what?
Wrestle at the Open.
No, I didn't get to see.
Man, he's fast. I mean, like,
yeah,
he had this like great single. I mean, Spencer pinned him in like 40 seconds, but if you go back and watch that match, he got deep. I mean, like, that guy is fast. He's I would say him, Spencer Lee. I would not Anthony Knox and Luke Lilladall are 3 guys that I'm looking at 28. Probably going to be the guys competing hard. Blaze beat Davino. Davino beat Boris.
Yep.
Everybody beat Santo. So yeah, this will be fun. Whoever comes out of that.
Right. So Bassett and Real Woods.
Yeah, Bassett and Real Woods, 65 kilograms.
That's set. Do they still run? They still run World Team Trials at that weight though, just as a
I don't think so.
For fun.
I don't think they do.
Okay.
That was like that. So last year, it was kind of like a weird deal. It was in Louisville, right? And they had that was like super wet. Remember the wet mats, the slippery mats?
Mm-hmm.
It was like, it was like they ran it in some dome. It got all humid, and then like freaking like everybody's sliding all over the place, and then there's like 10 million kids running around because they decided they want to have a kids tournament in the same place at the same time, and they're going back. I mean, I don't know if they're going back to the same city. I don't know if it's the same venue. I don't know if it's but hopefully they resolve the slippery mats. I think that's just so horrible. As competing for a spot in Final X and they can't even stand up. So,
yeah.
But so Ridge, it's a trial winner at 70 kilograms. James Green, waiting for Cam Amin or David Carr, or I guess they said PJ Duke gonna enter at 74.
He might enter.
Yeah, Messenbrink not entering, I think people said. He's got like camp scheduled that weekend.
Right.
Right. Marsteller Haynes.
Yeah, Marsteller.
I'm much more interested in Chance Marsteller Haynes than I would have wanted like a rematch with Wick Haynes. I mean, Haynes really handled he handled Wick last year. So Dake Valencia, that's fun.
Ooh,
that's fire. Then you got like beer buddies, Mike Mock and Trent Idley going at it. Probably Trent wins that, but like, I mean, they're both NC State, right? I mean, they're like they train together, so training partners. It would be like Jason Nolf versus the grappler.
Yeah, or Brian Dolph versus Brandon Slade back in the day.
Yeah. And then Buchanan Schneider, super excited to see what happens there. And then what?
That one, I'm really interested in that one.
Yeah, I think
Buchanan coming back from his heart attack.
He is. He does look to be recovered. That's pretty exciting. And then Wyatt and the winner. And as I said before, there's a lot of good 125s out there right now. So I don't know who that'll be. Whether it's going to be Paris or Merrill or Demetrius Thomas. Got to give him his love. He handled Merrill. I don't know if that was like he was just big enough. But I mean, the finals with Merrill and Deshaun Ross were pretty competitive. I mean, it started out terrible. You just get push out. By the end, it was like 8-6. Figure some stuff out. So we'll see. But yeah, that's be super exciting. Do you know where it is? Is it back at
the World Team Trials?
Yeah, is it back at
sure.
Jersey? I hope so. Oh, not the World Team Trials, Final X. World Team Trials is in Louisville again. I know that.
Yeah, we just said that.
Or was it Louisville? Nashville? I don't know where Final X is.
No, it is Louisville. And then Final X. New Jersey, yeah. The Prudential Center.
Nice. All right. We've made it. Best of social near the end. All right. What do we got here? So, scrappers. This is a list of people who competed in multiple divisions.
Oh, yeah.
So, this is from Seth Volsters. Okay. And so you have Merrill. Okay. So Kobe Merrill, Bo Bassett, Aiden Sinclair, Antonio Mills, and Melvin Miller all competed. Yeah. Bassett won both. Sinclair won, right? I think he won
U20s.
Yeah, U20s. Merrill won U20s for sure. No, Miller did not.
Right.
So, and I don't remember if Antonio Mills did. He may have. Not 100% sure on that. But anyway,
yeah, this is crazy though because they don't.
Yeah. Like literally, the front round is going on when the back round's going on at the same time, right? So like Miller's wrestling like for third at the same time he's wrestling front side matches in U20. I mean, it's like, it's yeah, pretty cool. Not easy, for sure. Still doing the wrestling best list? You have to call anybody?
Still doing wrestling best list. It is still the best list. I'm curating.
All right. And then we've got invite. I did. So, Coach Herbo threw it out there. PSA to all burner accounts. If these burners want to start earning my respect, they will go on a podcast with a mask on, a funny mask, an original mask. Only then will I respect them. And Matt Knox, Toucan Matt Knox, said I'm ready with the toucan mask. Someone invite me. I just wanted to bring this up. Do you want me to invite Matt?
I mean, I'm all for it.
Okay. I'll send Matt a DM then. Or maybe he's here now. Jump in the chat right now. Like, hey. All right. I'm on it. All right. US Open upsets.
This is from Inforest. Just says rank these US Open losses from most shocking to least. And so we have Amin over Carr, Lilladal over Lee, Davino over Jax, Evans over Vito, and Merrill over Paris. I guess you don't have to rank all of them, but which one is the one that shocked you the most?
Man, I guess it's got to be like Amin over Carr with Merrill over Paris, a close second. I mean, Lilladal wrestles those type matches, and like he's won U20s, he's won cadets, he's won like U23. I mean, he's obviously a good freestyler. Nino over Jax didn't really surprise me. It was a brilliant implementation of a game plan. He just took away everything Jax wanted to do, and Jax had no what to do with that 2-on-1 or whatever. He just was paralyzed the whole match. And then Evans over Vito. I mean, Vito is not Vito anymore, right? So, and David Evans trained with Dale Sanderson for 4 years, right? So, what about you?
I would definitely say Amin over Carr.
Yeah,
like in my mind, Carr is on this 2028 trajectory, and Amin in my mind is not on a 2028 trajectory.
Not unless he goes to San Marino.
Right. So that's out of all these, that's the most surprising. And yeah, I'd agree. Merrill over Paris. I really didn't see Paris losing to anyone except Wyatt, so that was surprising too.
Yeah, for sure. All you can eat. What do we got here?
We're Japanese.
Oh yeah. So this was where is it?
Osaka.
I did it wrong. Hold on. You show translation. So
auto translate.
So they had they just had a smoker, at his wrestling platform, so he's been working on that school. We were watching him build it and everything, and they had a smoker, and it's like Osaka City with event production, matches divided by skill level. This is from Shingo Yabe. Parent-child participation also possible. I don't know if they were tag team matches or if you got to wrestle your kid. And then the final thing is all you can eat and drink, including alcohol. I just thought that was funny.
My translation has an LOL at the end of that.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, I do. Yeah, it's on there. Yep, it says LOL. And well, it looked like fun.
Yeah, it does. It does look like fun.
Just a wrestling smoker, and you can see all the different ages, the kids, everybody's jamming, getting into it. It's kind of cool. So
yeah.
Anyway, I always think that he's always had that good energy, So that's why I put it on there. That was neat. Boomer Gear. All right, this is from Roy. Boomer Gear, posted by
the husband.
By D the husband.
Right.
It's a T-shirt. It says, "I used to wrestle in high school. I still bring it up."
Love it.
Yeah.
We haven't done Gear Beat in a little while, so this popped up in my.
I like it.
If I saw this at a thrift store, I'd get it. I don't know if I'll order it on the
right.
But if I saw it,
it's on a rack. Mine. So a couple coaching things, right? So this is interesting to me. So James Green's leaving Nebraska.
Right.
He's still gonna train. He's stepped down from his coaching position. I think everybody says he's taking the coaching position at Virginia Tech, but but he's staying at Nebraska through trials or through Final X, is what it sounds like. But I don't know. Like, so they still have, like, obviously they still got Ridge Lovett in the room. They still got Brock Hardy in the room. They still have why am I forgetting the Greco guy? Almost lost his life to the infection. Why am I losing my mind?
Greco guy.
No, he wrestled for
Lost his-
Nebraska a couple years ago, and he got infected right after the national tournament. Leg infection. Staff almost died.
But I can't remember the name.
Yeah, wrestled Levi Haynes in the Big Ten finals. His first loss. I don't know. Anyway, they've got a ton of guys in those middleweight positions, but I feel like their middleweights have really excelled in the last few years, and I feel like probably having James Green in the room was a big part of that.
Yep.
Uh-oh, I missed Not a Wrestler's comments. He said Davino's 2-on-1 is a stalling technique. Definitely neutralizes offense, but he doesn't use it for his own offense against top guys. Oh, I don't know about that. He got the dump on Jax. He scored more points. I don't know.
Right.
So I'm gonna agree to disagree on that.
Maybe the line between stalling and slowing the match down is subjective.
Yeah,
Definitely a slow the match down technique.
but that's up to the ref to like make him stop, right? I mean, like that's why the ref's there in freestyle. All right. So anyway, I'm interested to see what happens with Nebraska, and if there's like a large like negative impact of James Green leaving, in terms of because they've got. I mean, they're cranking out All-Americans, like
Right.
nonstop, right? And through those middle weights. So, like, we'll see what happens with that, for sure.
They've placed like top 3 at nationals in the last few years. I mean, Nebraska's always been good, but they weren't like always a top 3 team.
Mm-hmm.
So
yep.
that's.
And then we'll stay on the coaches thing. So Drake's going to Iowa State. What do we think about that?
Oh, they already got him in the shirt and everything. That's
right.
Painful. This is from the wrestling room.
Yeah, from Minio. Yeah.
So this is interesting. I mean, 'cause he just graduated, so he could have thought about being a part of the Hawkeye Wrestling Club and doing that whole life.
Yeah, like so. I mean, Kennedy looked pretty good. I mean, they are transitioning to freestyle pretty well. Buchanan, obviously, transitioning well. DeSanto's having a good run in freestyle. Spencer Lee. So, I mean, he have a lot of training partners, with Spencer and DeSanto and stuff like that. I mean, if you wanted to keep wrestling, but like, dude, it's a grind, man.
Yeah.
His body's probably beat to crap, and like, if you're not even going to be the best guy in the room, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, you're going to be getting Spencer ready for the Olympics. I mean, based on the last time I saw those two wrestle, the gap's pretty big. So, like, I fully support people transitioning to grown-up activities like getting a job and coaching and that kind of thing. So, yay for Drake. Excited. Lots of exciting stuff going on at Iowa State. Metcalf does and things like that. So, yeah, nice to see. And a little juicy, right?
Yeah.
Ayala going to Iowa State. All right. Stanford. What do we got here?
Oh.
This is also from Seth. Right?
Yeah, Seth Posters.
Yeah. Breaking news: Chris Ayers defeats transfer portal via tech fall 15-0. Did he keep everybody? Provo's still out there, right?
Out there.
And same with Norman, right?
Norman is still out there too. But
he's...
there was a week there where it looked like they were going to lose everybody.
Right.
Knox is staying.
Garvin.
I think basically.
Yeah, I mean they kept the. So that's true. I'm happy for it. Hey, you as an inaugural season ticket holder.
Right. Season ticket number 4, I think.
Oh, how do you feel about this? Pico's coming to RAF. What?
Oh, that's back to Drake
I
Ayala.
don't know. It's a bad link.
Okay, but Pico's coming to RAF.
Yeah. Let's see if this works better. No. All right. Let's try this.
I mean, I'm curious. I'm curious.
Are you?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's better if you were like always the guy you wondered about. You know. Like
I could see
I mean,
that.
did you like here it is.
Like Sid Fincher.
So he's got Lance.
Ooh, okay.
No, well, come on, man. Lance Palmer's like 50 years old. Like, he's gonna crush him.
Right. They're setting him up to win his first match. They should have just given him Henschel.
Yeah. So I don't know, like it's sort of like I think the mythology of Pico is better than like Pico ever could have been.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, he never even won like the US Open, right? He beat like what? He beat like Zayn, right? I mean, like he's got some like he's not some big wins or whatever, but like Cam Mean beat David Carr.
Right.
I mean, like it happens, you know. And like I feel like the mythology of what, you know, Pico could have been like Sedge Alive, and we go watch him like we got a 4-3 victory over Lance Palmer. It's just gonna like oh, not a wrestler. Yes. I did want to talk about that. Did you see that where KD this guy was winning 9-0 and he threw a brick at the end of the match to get a tech, to try and get a tech.
Okay.
You didn't see it?
I didn't see it.
KD Training Center, like and then so it was Jaden James, I believe. Jaden James was up 9-0 and like ran behind him right at the whistle or something like that, and the coach freaking threw a brick. And and he lost. So then he ruined the guy's shutout. He won 9-1. But yeah, that was so Bush League. I think I saw you not a wrestler posted it earlier, but like that was so Bush. I couldn't believe it when I was watching it. And like some people are laughing it off and stuff like that, but like I mean whatever. But it was not a moment that he should be like proud of. In any way, throwing a brick, 9-0. Yeah. It was horrible. I thought I don't know, but people get wrapped up in stuff.
Right.
I did not like it. I did not support that. And I mean, I guess like going back, the challenges are. I mean, the challenges at the NCAA finals and the challenges at the US Open were terrible. I mean, they get longer and longer and longer. I mean, it just really makes you appreciate RAF. Even if they don't get it right. It's just like, you know, they wrestle, you know, and like, I thought, the delays in the Open, I mean, these like 15-minute matches and stuff like that. And then, did you guys, Kasich, did you see any of his matches?
Which one are you talking about?
Tyler Kasich went multiple matches where he went down every 15 seconds with like a concussion, and they kept rolling him out there. Like I thought it was like, if you get a chance, go back and watch. Like any of Tyler Kasich, he finally like medicaled out, but like that was like every match. Like his match with Jack took like 15 minutes. They kept stopping it for like concussions or like whatever it was, and then and then Bo Bartlett, I can't remember, but no, that one wasn't Bartlett. It'd been upper weight class, but no, it's Caleb Henson. Like absolutely the worst person you'd want to wrestle if you've got concussion
Right.
Like I can't believe his coaches like put him out there. I mean, he was obviously struggling in his previous match, barely won the thing. Multiple delays, and in freestyle they only stop matches for blood, right? You get all the injury time you want, right? I mean, so it took forever. And then his next match was against Caleb Henson. I mean, if you got a freaking concussion, Like, you do not want to wrestle Caleb Henson. He's going to be in your face smelling blood and headbutting you the whole freaking time. And like, so that was bad. I thought that, so, but in general, like the delays and all the matches, like, I wish, I hope they figure out a way to speed that up.
Gotta do something, yeah.
And, all right, what do we got here? Stanford
win again. You can just dismiss that.
Yeah.
This is Stanford alum who placed in the Masters division.
Oh, nice.
Thought I'd show him some love. They had one champion.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Down there in the left, Lance Johnson. Master freestyle, 70 kilograms. Nice. I might have seen that guy at school, actually.
Very cool.
So, yeah. I thought it was a bit nice of the organization to recognize their alumni who placed.
Yeah. Our wrestler says the case of concussion issue could bleed into the college this year. I think 157. Penn State's going to be Seeley or James. Yeah, I think Seeley's going to announce for the portal in the next half hour. I can't believe that guy hasn't like portaled out, but we'll see. But yeah, Kasich looked bad. He looked hurt. It was, and I was like really mad at their coaches, like for rolling him out there. I thought that was like just a complete disservice to that wrestler. And I'm not Kasich's biggest fan, but man, I didn't like seeing that at all. Speaking of closing time, this is from Justin Bash. But the transfer portal officially closes for D1 wrestling tonight.
Ooh.
So this is it. If you want to get in there, you got to get in there. I mean, assuming you're not a grad student, I think grad students can get in whenever they want. But at this point, you got to get your coach fired. After today, you got to get your coach fired if you want to get in the portal. Yeah. So anyway, that's that. That's about as much portal news you'll get from us. So people should start signing. I thought actually that there wasn't that many people that really got into the portal. It surprised me that there weren't like more. I think it's cool. Like the 5-for-5 thing came out like now, and like I wonder if that inspires anyone to like figure it out, because there's no more red shirts, right? So I'm not gonna get in a portal. I'm just gonna red shirt. Like red shirt's dead.
Yeah.
I mean, you're live. You're active. This is a year you could be wrestling. So we'll see if that inspires anyone. The Mirasolas. Like I think like they should go to different schools. Because like, I mean, Merrill just like, did you see Merrill like just throw Cole Mirasola around like a little rag?
I did. Like
a little rag doll. Like, I mean, like he's just not big enough. They're twins, right? So they're both the same weight, right? They both should be like 197, but Josh Barr is at Penn State, so they should like just like transfer to different schools, and then they could meet. A
lot of sense.
But anyway, I'm not going to tell anybody how to live their life. You do what you got to do. But the portal's closing tonight, guys. That's all I know. All right, man. Good show. Fun show. Lots of wrestling. What do we got coming up? We got
team trials.
Oh yeah. What do you got in life?
Well, school's over. Graduation is in early June, so
nice.
So school's not yet, but it's ending.
So
I'll be on summer break.
So I got a Fresno gig coming up. It's like an hour and a half from your house, right?
Yeah, that's not far.
But so the survey week, and then a migration week. But like, I think I'm gonna have to stay home for one of them. It would have been fun to come out and see you, but I'll be there for 1 week. But I don't think I'm gonna do both because
I could go. I could go to Fresno.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll figure it out. But I'm definitely gonna be in Fresno for at least 1 week coming up here. I'll let you know. And then other than that, I got Memphis, Tulsa. absurd amounts of travel. So I'll be still in Dallas next week. So next week, and then the week after that, we'll be live from beautiful Michigan. So, all right. Other than that, yeah, everything's good. We got World Team Trials coming up, RAF coming up, and yeah, more fun stuff to talk about. Now the portal's closed, we can start talking about it.
Yeah.
All right, Roy, go ahead and take us out. Thanks, Not a Wrestler. Thanks, everyone. Go ahead. Sorry.
Toe the line in everything you do.
All right. QuadR out.